Hi everybody, let's get right into painting today. So I did this painting. You recently just saw the video on it. It was with the swipe cloud technique that I absolutely love, and I wanted to do it inverted. So where there is green and blue in this one, I wanted to have the yellow and the magenta. So I have my leftover colors. Now, I did spill almost the entire container of yellow, so there won't be as much of that. But I will have my description down, the pouring medium down in the description, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started. Let's paint. All right, so this is the end of my mixture of satin enamel and paint that I have mixed up. So I am going to try to use it a little bit more sparingly around the edges here. I hope I have enough. I think I will. Put a little bit more through here, but I want to make sure I have enough on my corners, and then the yellow and the magenta will go throughout. I hope I have enough. Oh, I hope I have enough. I'm going to go ahead and put the, oh, see, you see they were like stuck together a little bit. All right, so my magenta, so I left these little parts of the canvas open so that the magenta would stay out. Ooh, I want to have enough for up there. I can't believe I spilled that yellow too, y'all. It is, look, it's still, all the blue is still on the bottom because the yellow fell into the blue cup. Okay, I'm gonna put a majority, I think, of the yellow, whatever's left, up there. And then when I swipe through, it will become a lot of the color on the canvas, kind of like the green and blue did before. And then I still have my blue, the green, and the periwinkle color to go as the swipes. Okay, so the first part is to set up this part. So I'm going to swipe through. I want to make sure that I want to swipe the, ooh, that is so pretty. Okay, I got that. Ooh, there's those cells starting to pop up. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, swipe through here a little bit. So see, the white kind of goes away. Ooh, that pink is so pretty. Okay, I'm already starting to get some of the cell reaction, so I like that. I've got a couple faint lines there. I want to make sure that I have enough of the white paint to go down through here. I want the whole canvas to be able to be covered here in the middle. All right, are there any other spots? That's okay over there, because I can just swipe some of the paint right along there to do that. Oh, I got a little bit of yellow when I did that. Up here, I can just move the paint along a little bit more to the edges. I don't know if this is gonna be enough paint, y'all. I feel like down here, it's probably not gonna be either. Okay, I had a little bit more left over in my cup. There. Let's see if I have any more left over here. All right. Okay, so now I'm already getting gorgeous cell reactions through here. Little tiny bit of a boo-boo right there, but I can always swipe that color like that. So I definitely think I want one swipe to come up through here. So now I'm gonna do my periwinkle, my green, and my light blue. Do I want to do a smaller palette knife? I don't know. I'm gonna stick with this one. Okay, here we go. We're gonna swipe on through it. These always come out super soft. Oh, And see, it starts to show up that background color through here. Oh, that is so pretty. I wonder which one I'm going to like better, because I love the one that's behind me. But that is really pretty too. It's turning into like an almost peachy color. And I'm not getting too many cells right through here, but we'll see kind of how that develops. I am going to do one over here and swipe it down through there. I feel like I'm going to do the same. Oh, look, I am so messy. I'm going to do the same thing here, the same color layering. Woo! Okay, oh my gosh, look at how much that is developing. That is so pretty. Okay, laying it down in here. Don't want to go too far over this area. Oh, I dug my thing in there. Dang, I'm going to have to come back in. I was rushing this swipe right here. I think what I might do is take my small palette knife and do just a tiny, I have a lot of the green and a lot of the turquoise, but I don't have a lot of the blue. So I might just take the small palette knife right through here and swipe right over that area. And then just take my finger in here. We'll see how that turns out. I don't know, y'all. Maybe that was a mistake. Nope. There's no mistakes. There's no mistakes. So we'll just see how that came out. Okay, I do feel like still I want one more right through here. The center, when it stretches out, I feel like is not going to be quite what I was looking for. You know what? I like the blue. So I'm gonna start with the blue on this one. I've been starting with the periwinkle. And then I'll end with the green. And I think maybe I'll swipe with the small palette knife this time. This is technically a medium-sized palette knife. Maybe I'll come down through there and follow that on around. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. I like these. I wonder if just one more swipe up into this area with just... I want to leave some pops of the white. I think I might be done. I do need to see if I have any more of this white mixed up because I do want to put it right. Y'all, today, gosh, this is so pretty along here. Super soft colors. All right, I'm gonna get just a little bit more white for down here. Okay, I had a little bit more white from my tub of paint that I put right there. But I think what I might do for this one is actually go to that side and stretch it first. So that, because I have more paint on this side and I know I wanna get it to that side, and then I'll stretch it back over there. I'm actually just gonna kind of tilt it like this for now because this is enough of a, I just wanted the paint to start moving a little bit. Now it's going off that side. Bring it back. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay, off that side. Now the rest can go off this other side. Okay, so now I'm gonna move the paint back towards the middle a little bit. This, again, I've been like in a springtime mode, and my color palettes, I feel like, are definitely showing that. Okay. I am a mess, but what's new? Okay, now down this way. I want to get that little piece off that corner. Okay, now back and down to this bottom corner. Ooh, just enough paint to stretch it all the way over. I don't want to lose that blue. Okay, time to look at composition. Oh, okay, yet again. One of these days, that should be my challenge. I'm gonna do a painting and not get anything on me. Do you all think I can do that? Maybe I'll like come out in like a hazmat suit. Somebody recommended like equine, or not equine, horse gloves. I really should. Okay, so now I'm looking, what do I like? What do I not like? Or what do I like? What would I like to change? I do want to just soften a few pieces. This one is so pretty. And I do think I want to just kind of soften this through here. I might even take a couple drips. Just add a few. Just to break up that area a little bit. Because I'm not loving that. Oh well, I'm gonna leave it. I do wish I had a little bit of blue through here. What I might do is just take my palette knife with just a tiny bit on there and swipe down through there. What do we think? I do feel like it needs a little bit of the blue. I'm just winging it, y'all. Okay. I really like that part though. I'm gonna try it. What can it hurt? Yep. I'm happy I did that. Now I just want to curve that on along and curve that in through there. Okay, I think I'm done. I'll quit second guessing myself. I'll show you. I will show you my favorite part, but I really like this one now. I was just staring at the other one and I don't know which one I like better. Look at the beautiful cells that are in this one. Oh, look at that. That is that part that I added, and I'm so glad I did because look at it. Gorgeous parts over there. Look at that. And now, for my favorite part, right there. That is gorgeous. There's so much dimension in these. All right, so there you have it. I love it. All right, let's see how it dries. I do think I like this one better than the green one. Now, again, I do actually think I like this vertically hung, and maybe I'll show you that as well, but just to get it in camera for you to see because it's 2 foot by 3 foot. I hung it this way, but there's that tiny little strip of blue that I put in there that I love. The colors are beautiful. There's that little space where there was too much I swiped through. That is my absolute favorite portion right there. The cells in it and the lacing are just beautiful and they look 3D. Up here is gorgeous. And then there's that extra little corner down there. So overall, super duper happy. Love it. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. Happy painting.